I'm here. Nobody freak out. I'm totally here. What's up, everyone? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is my show, Morning Wood. We're going to talk some college basketball. We're going to talk some NBA. We're going to talk whatever other sports you guys want to talk about. But first, I'm going to need everyone to hit the like button. Like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. And don't forget to check out my sponsor. Right up there, it's Caesar Sportsbook. And they've got a great deal for all new accounts. It's up to $1,200. I'm out of breath. I booked it for that Sprite, man. I booked it. What is it? Up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts signing on. Download the app onto your phone and then use my promo code. It's Woodful, as in full of wood. Win or lose, they're going to drop that money back into your account along with 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. All right. That's what's up with the get down. So check out Caesars. There's also a link in the description of my video. I need to catch my breath. Whew, okay. So yesterday was not my best day. I told you guys it wouldn't be because basically I told you guys I was good at the NBA. So I prepared you that I'm probably not going to be good now that I said that out loud. And I went 1-2. So I got one, but the one that I did get was the Pacers +10, and that was an outright dog winner. So there's that. We'll try it again today. I do have Jesse Schul coming on. Excuse me while I get ready for my show that I'm currently doing. I do have expert handicapper Jesse Schul coming on the show today to give us some free picks also. So really sharp guy. We'll get lots of info out of him. How about those San Fran Dons? Yeah, man. I saw that final. I was like, whoa, that was a lot of ass whooping. I said, though, those Dons are San Francisco's a good team. They have been for a while. I mean, they're not ASU good, but I guess that's debatable now after last night's occurrence. What's up, Terry? I'm sorry, Terry. I meant to send that to Scott Reichel for the primetime prop drop. And then he's texted me. He's like, so I guess we're doing it after Morningwood. I'm like, no, I sent you the link. I was waiting for you. And then Terry's like, am I coming on the show? It was very confusing. We got this. What's up, Crystal? You're going to go Jazz -6. Okay. Okay, Crystal. Get it, girl. Get it. There's a couple of you I didn't get your picks. Sly, Harrington, Jose Sierra, and Lock It In with Ty. I never got your picks yesterday. So if you gave them to me, I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. I don't know about you, but they ain't here. All right, this is weird. I know this is when I fell out last week, was a Thursday. Jets, Jets on the money line, -135. All right. You guys want to do a little consensus of who we like in the game tonight? We could do Jags and Jets. Boop, boop. We got one on the Jets. That's what we got there. Jets money line. Okay, cool. I know. I'm sorry. I've been going for days and days on end. I need a break. I need a nap, a very long nap. Hola, Pedro Mas. How are you doing? Hi, Breaking Vegas. How are you? What's up, Terrell? Mr. California's here. I've been waiting this whole time. You like Jags? All right. So, yeah, put in the chat. Do you guys like the Jets or the Jags? We'll do a little Woody consensus. And I guess we could do an over and an under also if we wanted to. Also, what's up, Rick at Picks? How are you doing, friend? 3-0, baby. How many more? You got to be the last one on the board. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of you. Not including you is 7. So you got to beat these 7 people. You got to outlast them. That's Ohio Bob. Yes, there will be a showman. Ohio Bob. I've searched the interwebs for you. Okay, not that intense, but I keep asking on the show, has anybody heard from Ohio Bob? Because you were like kicking butt. I see you, Crystal. You were kicking butt in the Woody contest, the HC contest, and then you just like disappeared and I never heard from you again. And I was like, does anyone know where Ohio Bob is? I think it's Delaware. I'm so glad you're back. Okay. Wild hitting 2 days in a row. Terry, what do you think about that? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the name of the game. And then it'll restart again on Monday. So if you do fall out On Monday, you jump back in and we do this whole thing over again. Chris Scott's trying to get back-to-backs right now. He's still in. He just won the last one. He's trying to get back-to-back. You like Jags? If the locker room doesn't like the starting quarterback, I bet the team. There you go. I kind of like the Jags too. It's because I don't like Zach Wilson. It's because I don't. Hell yeah, Rickett. Wild 9-0 in the last 9 games on a second night of back-to-back. So we're taking the Wild tonight, Terry. Should I write that on my board as a free pick? Sounds like it. Yeah, there's a last Woody standing. Wonder what it's like making picks on Thursday. You like Little Rock today? That'll be the first leg in the Tate tease. All right, we'll get my Tate tease going on here. Tate teaser. Little Rock. Okay. Now let me pop into Terrell, you're going to go right state on the money line. What is the money line? I told you guys yesterday they took all the money out of my account. I have to wait 5 business days to get it back in. Oh, I won something yesterday. I have to wait 5 business days to get it back in. I'm so freaking frustrated. I mean, I could just deposit money, but I have money. It's just not in that account. I don't want to deposit money. I want my regular money back, but I've only got my Lindenwood's playing today. Lindenwood is one of my faves. I'm going to look at where the money's at on some of these for you. What's your money line on Right State, Terrell? I can't find it. There's a lot of games happening. Am I in a mother flipping? No, okay. I thought I was in college football. And also, let me pull up the NBA lines and we can see who is doing what. All right, that didn't work out. Clearly, they're not playing today. I don't know about you, but I feel good. Okay. Jets are -2. 60% of the money's on the Jags. The line's going the other way. It's -1.5 for the Jets. It's up to a -2 with the money on the other side. I would take the points, I think, is what I would do there. We really, NBA, only have 2 NBA games today? I guess so. All right. It's going to be the Spurs and the Jazz is what it looks like. Spurs and Jazz. 54% of the money is on the Pelicans, and a -10 came to a -8.5. So I'm going to take 8.5 with the Spurs. Plus 8.5. And then she's got the other one. You got the other winner, Crystal. And then overs and unders, the total. Spurs is a 230.5, goes down to a 228, but the money is on the over, even though the line came down. So I don't know. I don't like totals this way. 229 went to a 230 over. 74% is on the over, so that one moved in the right way. -140. Okay. Terrell, right? State. Beep. Boop. Okay. You're in. Good luck to you. Also, Air Force with the over and the Jets in a teaser. Okay. So does that go here, Tate? Got you. Hi, Donna Cusick. How are you? I just made your little thing that I'm mailing to you. I just made it last night. You are not going to get your present by Christmas. Okay, just know that about me. Someone explain the spread? Yeah, I can definitely explain. You just mean in general, like what is a point spread? Is that what you're asking me, Dalvin? Or are you asking about a specific game? Before I get into this whole thing. Because I will break it down for you, Dalvin. I will break it right down. So this is a spread. It's a point spread, right? Yes, just in general, what is a point spread? Okay. That was California's best game ever last night. You know, and I put it, I'll get 1 second, Dalvin. I put it on the board on UTA, but like as you were putting it in, I'm like, we got to remember, why would a 0-7 team be a -4.5 point favorite? You know, blah, 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 blah. And then I wrote the other side on my board. I swear to God, sometimes I just need to listen to myself. Okay, so Dalvin, here's how this works. Okay, when you bet on sports, you have two teams that are going to play the game, right? Now you can bet them who's going to win, right? Are the Spurs going to win or are the Pelicans going to win, right? That's called a money line. Like right here, Terrell is betting Wright State on the money line. That just means they have to win the game. It could be overtime, it could be whatever it is, they have to win. But sometimes the money will get too expensive for you to take it on the side, right? Just take it straight up. So like this is a -140. That means it's $1.40 to make this bet, right? So for every $1.40 that you bet on the game, you'll get $1 back. Okay. So that's the money line. Sometimes this number can be like a -300. It can get like up to -1,700. So, you know, it gets really high. But so now this is a -300. That means that for every $3 you bet, you're only going to get one back. Okay. So that's not value. We're like a big part of what we're trying to do here is look for value. There's no reason you would ever, you know, like here, I'll put $3 on the line to get $1 back. That doesn't make sense. So what they do then is they put it into a point spread. Okay. Now point spreads are usually a -110, -115. It's right around there. So it's $1.10 to get $1 back, but you're either laying or taking points. So you're not saying the Jazz win the game. Now the Jazz have to win by -6 points. So final score of the game, if it's 106 to 100, you would have 6 left over. You would push your bet, right? Which means you tie. If it was 105 to 100, you don't cover the 6. So you lose your bet. But if it's 107 to 100, now you subtract 6 out of that and they still win the game, right? So that is what your point spread is. Now, just because we're bringing up value, sorry, Jesse, I see you in there. Just because we are bringing up value right now, I'm a big believer that there's not a ton of value in doing what's called laying points, right? I don't like to lay points, minus points. I want to take points because I think there's value in a game where two teams are on the same court and going to play each other as hard as they can. I want to take points on one of those teams because that's why they let us bet on them, right? Anything can happen. So that is what your point spread is. You're either laying or taking points to fix your money line, basically, to fix the money line. Did that answer your question? I certainly hope that it did. Okay. Carr was off by 3. Sad face. Oh, I know. I gave that bet to Lenny. It's okay. He's talking about Carr from University of Texas. He scored 14 points and then they sat him. I gave it to Lenny because I don't have the duel. Hi, Stimulus. No, we're not doing big baller. You put in a couple yesterday. All the teams got blown out, but that's only some won and some lost. And I put plus for all teams that lost. I don't know if I fully understand that. Okay, let me bring in Jesse Schul. What's happening, Jesse?
Hey, Allie. I got to tell you something that's probably going to shock you.
What?
I used to teach kindergarten.
Did you? What?
And I was a master of the whiteboard.
Right now.
Well, that's why I told you that, because that's what it looked like you were doing right now.
I've been doing this on my show for a long time. I like to utilize the whiteboard to break things down for them because a lot of times we can talk about stuff, but then when you really like write out how much money was on each NBA game or how much the money shifted right before kickoff, when you like let them see it on a board, I feel like it resonates a lot more. Daniel, you got Kraken? I got you. So yeah. See, it's Burns teaching time. Let's go. Thank you, Donna. I love you. Okay. Did that work? Okay, perfect. Okay. So drop it wisdom, listen. Oh, thank you, honeys. What's up, Captain Brian? And you're married to a kindergarten teacher, so you understand. That's how she gets along with you. I'm just kidding, Rickett. So how you been, Jesse? I haven't seen you in a minute. How are things going?
Well, we're getting geared up for the holidays over here, and I'm pretty happy that I'm on the right side of the world. There's no snow. It's perfect temperatures. As you can see, I don't even have to wear a sweater. I feel bad for all those suckers in Buffalo and Detroit and places like that.
I'm in Vegas, so I kind of have that same thing going for me where I'm like, it's 54, I'm freezing. And like Dan Kaiser's like, shut up. Like there's 8 inches of snow outside of my house right now. That's fair. The spread is basically a handicap, which means Vegas thinks team A is better than team B by X amount of points. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it too. They're setting a number that they want you to bet on is kind of the deal with it also. This is how many points Las Vegas thinks this team should beat the other one by. And lines are not fair. Do not think for 1 second that they're hanging fair lines out there. That's why you've got to be the handicapper and figure out what those numbers mean and where they're off or where Vegas is missing something or wants you to be missing something. 9 degrees, 8 inches of snow on the ground. Oh, screw that. That's Seattle is where he is. So who are you liking today, Jesse?
Well, I guess before we get started with college hoops, there's a bowl game going on today, and I think there's a pretty good bet that I've been giving out on that one. I like Air Force, but I like them on their team total. Their team total is only 19.5. And the reason I like it is because Baylor's run defense was horrible at the end of the year. They gave up over 200 yards to Texas and Kansas State. I think they lost 3 or 4 straight at the end of the year, Baylor did. And I think from a motivational standpoint, the service academy teams always get geared up for bowl games. Yeah. And Baylor, let's face it, they are the defending Big 12 champs a year ago. Now they're 6-6, and they're in a bowl game against a service academy. I don't think they're happy to be here at all. I don't see what's going to motivate them to grind out a hard-fought game against a team running the triple option. So, yeah, I think that triple option gets Air Force at least 20 points today.
Okay, so it's team total over 20 points?
19.5 is the number that I got. It may have – money has come in on Air Force. It might be up to 20, but let's say 21 then. Yeah, I like them to get at least 21 points.
I always say with the service academies, you're going to get 60 minutes of football out of that team, or 40 minutes of basketball. They're going to show up and play. They have pride on the line. And something people might not know is that you can't transfer portal. Service academies aren't going to have guys sitting to go to the NFL.
Nobody transfers into the Air Force, right?
Air Force. Huh?
Yeah, and nobody's going to transfer into the Air Force from from Duke or something. I'm going to go from Duke to flying airplanes or working on an aircraft carrier.
Right. Yeah, and that's just it. They're not like in playing football for Air Force to necessarily become NFL players. They're going to go in the Air Force. Like that's what they're going to do. And I remember this breakdown that my guru gave me about the service academies, and why they run that triple option, that they're smaller players, and he goes, they've got to fit into tanks and planes. So you're not going to get like those big, huge guys out there. So the triple option is kind of a way that they, a strategy they use to get around that issue, I guess it would be.
Yeah, it's too bad that you couldn't get a guy like Mike Leach running an air raid for an Air Force team, and they play that style. That would be something else.
Oh my God, I am not over Mike Leach at all. But did you see the helmet that they put out with the?
I don't think I did see that. I saw their equipment truck had got a new paint job. I didn't see the helmet though.
I'm so happy. Yeah, they did a whole new helmet for the bowl game, and it's got the Jolly Roger on the side of it because he's the pirate. He's my all-time, one of my favorite humans on the earth was Mike Leach. Okay, so Pedro likes.
I heard that Gardner Minshew gave a moving speech at the funeral.
Did he? I didn't see that.
When I think of Mike Leach, I always think of him at Wazoo because my neck of the woods, right?
That's where I do too. That's when I really got into him was Gardner Minshew. But I remember him from Texas Tech, but he just wasn't my guy.
A lot of people associate him with Texas Tech as well, but I was not quite as into Texas Tech as I was into Washington State football.
Yeah, that was me too. I lived up there, so that was who I liked also, them and the Duckies. Okay, we got a little soccer going on. I thought it was so crazy too, just in the realm of Texas Tech, that the same day that Mike Leach died, that Chris Beard got arrested too. Like it was a weird day of Texas Tech. Like stay the frick out of Lubbock on that day. Like things are happening. Pedro, more IR IRNSE. More IRNSE. Both teams to score. So who are you liking in college hoops? I like this. I like that.
I'm looking at the Big East. Creighton and Butler. Both teams have just played one game, and I believe they're both coming off of losses.
Yeah, Creighton got their butts whipped to Marquette.
That's right, 69-58. And Butler lost 68-46 to UConn. And after those two, or sorry, that is the wrong score. No, that's the right score. Yeah, that's right. Okay. But two low-scoring games. The total for this game is 142, which looks like a really big number. The last time these two teams played, Creighton won 54-52. The last two times these teams played, the betting total was 127. The betting total has been under 140 in 5 straight head-to-head meetings, and the under is 11-1 in Creighton's last 12 home games against a team with a losing road record. These two teams play good defense, especially against each other in a Big East rivalry game. 142 looks a little optimistic to me.
It actually opened at a 138, and it went up. Which
money's coming in on the over.
I wonder if Creighton got their 7-footer back. Does anyone in the chat know, did Creighton get their guy back? Because that might have been what jumped it. Yeah, I have 100% of money on the over.
I was looking at that too, but generally 7-footers don't make you play at a faster pace or shoot more threes. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, he'll get his points. He'll also stop a lot of inside buckets and get a lot of rebounds.
That's a good point. Southern Miss first half plus 4.5. Who do you like in the Jags-Jets game? We're just doing a tally.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want one of
I'm going to say it looks like a letdown spot for the Jags to me.
A letdown spot for the Jags? So you're a Jetter. A Jetter. Top shelf is going to go boop, boop. Southern Miss first half plus 4.5. All right, got it. Anything else you're liking today?
Let me think. Yeah, the total in the football game looks a little, the money's all over the under in that total. And, I think that number might have just been hit a little bit too hard. You can get 36.5s out there. I wouldn't doubt if it goes. I'd lean toward the over in the NFL game.
Okay. So over. We'll just put that there. Penguins. All right, groovy then. And you like the Jets. Okay. And I love the Chicago State team. I'm really big on but they're not a very good little road. Or what are they doing today? Are they on the road or are they cruising back to home? Because I know they just played the Redbirds, Southern Illinois. Chicago playing Minnesota. It looks like a Chicago play. It's down to an 11.5. It opened at a 13. I like that. D-Talk. Shy State, but it's 11.5 now. Just to throw that out there. South Alabama yesterday. A lot of people were on South Alabama yesterday. Did you catch any of that? That was kind of a disaster.
Yeah, I just caught the personnel report for Western Kentucky with all the opt-outs and injuries, and I thought to myself, geez, I can't believe they won that game the way they did with basically all their backups.
I mean, that first half was incredible. It just started off cray. Ugh. Hold on, let me find this. It just started off with a bang, and they did not take their foot off the gas, and that was how they freaking played that, man. Tomorrow I got my Houston Cougars playing. That's going to be a fun one. What bowl game stands out the most to you? Is there one that, sorry, my nose is itchy.
To be honest, Allie, I had a really good season with college football this year, and I don't want to ruin it by getting too geared up for these minor bowls. I mean, I'm really geared up for the New Year's bowls and the college football playoffs. I'm dabbling with a few things. Like I said, I gave out that Air Force pick. You mentioned the Houston Cougars. I think that's going to be a high-scoring game. I think a lot of people think that Louisiana Lafayette has a great defense. but I'm not sure that they've faced a lot of offensive powerhouses like Houston. I mean, Houston's offense was pretty good this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed. I went to that school.
And
Go
their
Cougs.
defense was really not very good at all. So I think even Lafayette will get their points.
So over in the Raging Cajuns. What's up, Matt? All right. Fordham wants to go celebrate Christmas and forgot to play today. Ah, shiz. What's going on with them? Sometimes that happens. All right, guys. So we're going to wrap things up. We've been doing shorter shows. I've kind of been doing shorter shows to get everything tight in there. I don't really have a ton of NBA to go over today. I could go through the college card if you guys want me to do that. But Jesse, I'll see you in about an hour and a half here over at the Power Hour. We'll be talking some more college football, some NFL. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications so you don't miss us when we go live. And then also head over to picksandparlays.net to find Jesse's premium plays. All right. And then use our promo code NFL, and that's going to save you 20% off whatever you buy from Jesse over at the site. All right. What kind of packages do you have lined up for the weekend?
I have a game of the year on the ice tonight. I have a pick on the NFL game, and I have a college hoops game. So I got 3 picks available for tonight. I've got some big games lined up for Christmas. I haven't put them out yet, but they're coming probably by the end of the day.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by the show. Guys, don't forget, check him out at picksandparlays.net. Use the promo code NFL, and you can find him on Twitter at Jesse Schull, and you can find him on the Power Hour in about an hour and a half.
By the way, my Twitter is lit today.
Is what?
It's lit.
Lit?
Yeah, you got to check it out. You'll see.
Okay, I will. I like lit things. I light things all the time.
I figured you would.
All right, groovy. Thank you, Jesse, for coming on. We'll see you soon. All right. Jesse Schull, everybody. Okay. Hi, Wilson Alejo. I saw you in there. Happy holidays to you, too. You just got Chicago State live at 15.5. Oh, so they're going right now? Go through the card. Okay, you got it. It's a big card. How's it 15.5? I'm not seeing that out there. Is it happening right now? Allie got a ton going on and she's dropping fire all over. No, I do have a lot going on right now. It's okay. I thrive in chaos. All right, let me pop through this card for you guys real quick. See what we can't do. I don't know about you, but I feel good. Come to me. It won't load. It's afraid of my action. Clearly afraid of my action. I want to know what's lit. I'm going to go to his Twitter and see what's lit. Now I have to know. Now I'm out of the loop, and that's the last place I want to be. Okay. Fordham's only down by 3. Oh, I guess they were 12-point favorites, though, weren't they? So there's that. Okay, so things that I would look for. I would look for Arkansas Little Rock, which Tate is already on top of. I love Lindenwood, but the line's not moving that way, but it is one of my favorite teams. Looks like it's Portland over Riverside. Santa Clara over Boise State. Take 2 with Santa Clara. I'd almost take the 26 with Stony Brook against West Virginia. Monmouth is going says take 13.5 with Monmouth against Yale. It's just a tiny little line, though. 74% of the money is on Monmouth, and it went from a 14 to a 13.5. So it would imply Monmouth is the play. But it's almost like they're not moving it enough with that much money on it. I would think it would move more than a half of a point. But that's game's not till 4, 5, 6, 7 Eastern. So maybe keep an eye on that one because I like Yale a lot. You guys know I do. It's Marist over Ryder. Looks like the play. There's a point line movement that says Harvard is the play against Kansas. That's a little It's rough for me to bet against. I don't like Kansas at all, so I kind of don't mess with them. I do like Harvard quite a bit, though. That's Duke kid is their coach. Is it Amaker? Can't think of it. Indiana State. Kind of looks like Charlotte over UAB. Chicago State is the play over Minnesota, but they're going right now. So we'll see how right I am in just a minute here. Almost done. Kind of goes to Quinnipiac. 92% of the money is on Penn State, and a 15 goes to a 14.5. That doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. It should go the other way. So that would think it was Quinny. Maybe Lloyd Chicago. Southern Mississippi over UNLV. Portland State over CalBap. Take the 7. And then that's about it. That's what stands out to me. That's what jumps off the page at me right now. Cornell over Colgate. Alabama A&M over Vanderbilt. Texas Southern over Wichita State. All right, I'm done. Where's the mic? There. Lit, right? I don't understand lit. No, I knew that. I just didn't realize the context he was talking about it. I didn't quite. I'm like, it's lit. What happened? I didn't know, but I'm gonna check it out. Is what I'm gonna do. You like Yale also. Monmouth has been blown out by 2 other Ivy League schools. The line just isn't moving that way. But I like Yale too. I'm not gonna lay all those points with them, but you got your tooth pulled out yesterday and an implant installed. Now I can't smoke or drink. I get a little grumpy, amiga. I'm sure you understand me. Y'all know I'm grumpy. I'm grumpy as I'll get out on most days. Let me pull up the HC stats for everyone who is in the Handicappiton. We did do a cut. Was it yesterday? The day before? You guys know. I messaged you all to let you know if you're in or out. I got to change Kyle Pickard. Where's my amigo? But I will share this with you guys so you can see where you're at. Present, share screen. Okay, Kyle is 24-18. It's heated right now in the HC. It is really heated. Okay, so Kyle is going to be 24-18. Monday he was 1-1, 1-1, 0-2. That's it. (24-18). Okay, so that actually puts him down. But here we go. So technically, we've got shit. I lost my deal. Where's the cursor? I need the cursor. Nothing can be done without the cursor. Okay, 24-18. Kyle, beep. Boop. Okay, so Lane, Sean Austin, D-Talk, Miss Danica, all tied for first place, 25-17. Kyle Pickard and mi amigo Pedro Mas are 24-18. Rodney Molina, 23-17 too. BJ, right on his tail. Cole Thiessen, Chris Scott's moving up. Tyreek is still hanging in there. Marie Lance is right on that cut line. And then from there, we're going downhill. And then in the losers bracket, Allie Burns gained one on Julie. We've got a 4-way win tie going right now. We're all separated by losses. We all somehow managed to get 19 wins off of the, 40 picks that we now have. Somehow, oh shit, I didn't realize this was up. Somehow, that's all we could muster thus far is 19 wins. But yeah, so that's where you guys are out or are at. And some of you I need to bring below the cut line also. Okay, so I'm going to pull you guys in to take a picture of the board. You can see what's going on, what's up with the get down, and then you can use the pictures for later on in your day. Taught you like Cornell? Okay. I think that's what I said, right? Yeah, because I wouldn't tell you to lay points with anyone. That's not the purpose of this exercise. We take the points. I'm greedy. I'm freaking greedy. I want all the points. I'll buy points, freaking shove someone over so they'll sprain their pinky toe, and then I'll get more points there. If you're a Chris Scott, Michael, Joan, or Velko, drop your picks into the comments of this video after it's over, or put them onto our Morning Wood Facebook page, which I don't know where it is. I don't think we have one anymore. Whatever. It's that kind of day for me. Right here. So I don't know if you guys can still see with that. Yeah, you can. There. Now you can take a picture of the Facebook page and the picks. Jesse Schull, expert handicapper, likes Air Force team total over 19.5. He likes Butler going under the 142 when they play Creighton. We are tied on the Jags and the Jets. Although Jesse said that he thinks it's a letdown spot for the Jags and he does like it over. We got some Detaculous plays. The Moss. Tate's teaser is just one game at this point. Tate, you're failing. You're failing the tease. And then Crack and Right State. You guys can read. I don't know why I'm going through all this. I've had too much coffee and I need breakfast. Okay. All right, guys. So I've got the Power Hour coming up at, noon, 3 p.m. Eastern. We got Game Time Decision will be happening at about 5 p.m. Eastern. I've got a Total Chaos with the 3 bowl games, the 2 on Friday and 1 on Saturday. I'm doing tonight with the Insiders Room. So lots going on. Definitely make sure you also agree with the -6 and the Spurs cover. Perfect. So that might go into a little teaser for you. Cardiff met in Newton over 2.5. Oh, that's right. I stopped writing. Cardiff over 2.5. And Top Shelf likes Cornell plus 4.5. All right. Bam. Bam. We got it. You guys like your little bubbles? Like your little bubbles I make you? Okay, my loves. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same cap time, same cap channel. And it's either Dre Richardson or Scott Reichel are going to come on tomorrow. So I do have a special guest. Anything else to report? Don't forget about Caesar Sportsbook. My promo code is Woodful if you want to get on board with a risk-free first bet of up to $1,250 plus 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits dropped into your account when you sign up with Caesar Sportsbook and you use the promo code Woodful. All right, that's what's up with the Get Down. The goats sending me plays. The goats saying Baylor money line and under 48.5. I can't do it with the Baylor. I like the look on Air Force. I really do. I really do. Have a nice day, AJs. You too, Pedro Mas. All right, guys. I love you long time. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do the whole thing again. Before you leave, do me a solid. Hit that like button. Share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Let's make some money today, Woodies. Good luck to everyone. Unless you're against Lenny.